Hi, everybody. Hi, host Silver here. Dudes, it's time for another phase in the Bunker Bullion project. This is episode 28 of the Bunker Bullion series. Exact weights, dudes. Up until now, I've been pouring odd weights. This was the last of them, 12.4 ounce beauty. Well, I'm going to need a new slogan, I suppose. That one has served me well for about 3 years. But now in phase 6, I'll be standardizing some various products, doing a new COA, finishing a website, getting a couple of new stamps, and working with some casting. This series started right here, dudes, the quick kiln kit. Then I spent a little time getting pissed off trying to use that and moved quickly to a couple of 2-kilogram electric furnaces. Those served me well for the last couple of years, but that's why I poured the odd weights. I could do even weight pieces, no problem, but when I poured the full amount of silver from the crucible, it would get a little bit of graphite, which would mar the beautiful lines I try to create. So phase 6, we're moving to a couple of nice front-loading tabletop furnaces, man. I went out and I grabbed a whole bunch of my favorite rounds to melt and heated them up. My plan was to begin standardizing some of the different things that I'm doing, but instantly, man, right from the first pour, I got this, the Holy Grail. Man, full striation, torchless, gorgeous stuff, dudes. When you get that texture, the only thing you want to do is get it again. So I did, and I'll show you those along with these other pieces, different molds, different sizes and shapes. These here are 3 ounces, and I did those in some different molds. But I was getting some gas bubbles, which is a continuing challenge as I do these things. Here's some cool 5 ounces, got a hex and a cube and a couple of rounds. This one here, this is an old style bar, 5-ounce piece. Man, I was just having a good time with that texture and wanting to kind of mess around. That's what I love about it, man. The silver tells you what it wants to be, and I kind of just coax it along. I was able to do a couple more of these fantastic sunburst rounds. God, there's really nothing better than that. I should have probably done all sunburst rounds while I was getting this texture, but I did want to experiment with other molds and shapes and sizes. That's really the purpose of phase 6. These are the number 2 through 5 of 20 that I'm documenting as we do prototypes here for the 5-ounce bunker bar. By the time I get to 20, I should have it standardized so they can all look basically the same. Those first 20 will be stamped with P6P, phase 6 prototype, dudes, and the number. Once I figure out just what the 5-ounce bunker bar will look like, I'll do the same standardizing with the 10-ounce. In the meantime, I've got 4 just killer 10-ounce bunker bars here. Man, that one's a gem. I was able to kind of steer those gas bubbles to the center and the last part of the bar to cool, which created this. Man, that's got Connoisseur Series written all over it. I suspect the final version will end up similar to this. Nice liquidy beauty. Love it. This one I did with a real slow pour, trying to get rid of those bubbles. I'll figure it out eventually. In the meantime, some pretty cool pieces. Like this 10-ounce old style bar, the large one. I wanted to see how deep I could make that crater. God, that goes down in there, man. Couldn't quite fully form the horse logo, and I bent the bar a little bit, but pretty cool. This one, Splash Logo, dudes. Man, that's a 10-ounce square, super cool texture. You see here on the back the kind of troubles that those gas bubbles were giving me. Kind of when I tumbled, the little burnishing balls might get stuck in those, what I guess look like eyeballs. I don't mind it, but I do want to be able to control it. Here I made a couple of other 10-ounce bars. These I've called the flat bar. Super nice. These will both end up in the Connoisseur Series too. Man, God, those look good, don't they, dudes? Super nice texture, shiny, shiny. Kind of reminds me of the Jägermeister pours. Very cool. This one I wanted to see and get my stamp on the front of the bar. Fantastic. The only pieces I plan to do that will be larger than 10 ounces will be a long bar and the bunker buster. I did have to replace the original bunker buster mold with this one, but it'll hold a kilo. And as part of phase 6, I'll be doing some casting, like these new cast Rolos, dudes. These things are amazing. Love it. Got shiny mirrored finish. I'll do them in 3, 4, and 5 ounce weights. You can just see how great that backside is. These are nice and chunky. They've got kind of a beveled bottom that allows any gases to escape out the sides and creates this perfectly flat and mirrored backside. Love it. I'll do those in 3, 4, and 5 ounces. Super chunky, man. There's the 4 and there's the 5. I did cast one bar here. This is a gorgeous 2 ounce piece. I'll be doing bars as part of the cast things that I do. God, that came out fantastic. But on the back side here, you see the evidence of those gas bubbles. I need that beveled edge on a bar mold so I can get rid of those. But I polished that up really nice, and I'll make that available to somebody. So that's a look at some of the things I'll be doing in phase 6, dudes. On my Instagram account, I shared some pictures of some of those great striated pieces with some cool lighting. I leave a link for that in the description. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again.